shots, the idea of hitting a knockdown shot.
Right, and you're going to use this, for example, in the link style golf course, if you're going to bump it into a green. If the greens are firm, they're not holding, you've got 10 yards of flat fairway in front of the green, you want to just roll it right in there. And the key here is to bring the ball flight down and not have a lot of spin. Because that's what's going to cause problems, is when you have too much spin, it's going to stop short of that green and just stay there.
Okay.
So what we want to do in this kind of knockdown shot, the biggest thing in golf, in my opinion, is ball position. Because ball position sets up the beginning of every part of your golf swing. So in a knockdown shot, what we want to do is we want to play the ball back, more off if you're right-handed, inside right foot. What that will do is automatically cause you to put your hands forward. As long as you're not trying to go like this, you got your hands forward. You don't have to worry about forward press if you have the ball position in the right place, because it'll be a neutral right in front of you and with the shaft lean forward. It's also going to set your shoulders square, because I see too many people that are back here. There's no chance you're going to hit it low if you've got your spine angle back here and shoulder angle up. So what you want, ball position back, shoulder angle here. And then this is, I think, the biggest mistake that people make. They think, okay, I got to hit it low, I got to hit it hard. And you come down with a descending angle like this. What that'll do is, again, it'll pop the spin back up. We want to keep it low spin. So we're going to take it back really, really low and wide. And then as you come through, that'll automatically come in with a shallower angle, which will keep that ball spin down.
The other thing you see is the idea, if they're playing in to win and they're trying to hit a knockdown shot, you mentioned the angle of approach. People get steep. They also get fast because they think, I've got to swing harder because I've got to hit it into the wind, which is the contrarian thing to be doing.
Absolutely. And I think the other biggest mistake is that the arms and body get disconnected. So they get up here and then they just go all arms. And you're really going to have the most control when you move everything together and really push the whole body through. I always tell junior golfers, or if in this case, a knockdown punch shot, what are you trying to hit? You're not trying to hit the golf ball, you're trying to hit your target. So swing through the golf ball at your target. Okay.
One of the other things when you get over to link style golf is that you have a lot of options around the green. You don't necessarily have to flight it into the green. How about the idea of chip shots around the green and using the ground as your friend?
Right. And I've got my 7-iron. It's going to be a very similar shot to that coming out of the fairway, just obviously a lot smaller golf swing. And I think the biggest thing is, in addition to ball position, shoulder angle, hands forward, it's also coming into the ball from the inside. When you start coming in from the outside, what it's going to do is it's going to have that check spin on it. And the last thing you want to do is have check spin on a bump and run golf shot. So really, it's again, ball back, hands forward, shoulders square, and then come into the ball from the inside, and it'll create almost a draw spin, which is what you want on a bump and run shot.
All right, very good. Now, pot bunkers, they see them, they're beautiful looking, they're revetted faces, but they're intimidating because they're so vertical. They literally go straight up and down, and if you're
This is a good visual. It's about head height here.
Truly.
And it is a difficult and intimidating golf shot. And again, we're going to go all the way back, ball position, ball position, ball position on a bunker shot. What we want to do is make sure it's off the front of your left foot, because what that's going to do is that's going to change the shaft angle to actually be leaning back, which is going to create more loft. I see too many people trying to play a bunker shot off the middle of their stance and then pulling through. And again, the more you have your shaft angle leaning forward, the more you're de-lofting the club, and you're never going to be able to get the ball up. So ball position forward, that'll automatically help your hand set backwards. And then once you release it, rather than pull it, you're going to get all the height that the club allows.
One of the other things that I seem to see and used to see when I would give my instruction many years ago was the idea that people were too square. They were too squared up. They don't open up enough, which naturally adds the loft that you need to then make the natural swing that you're going to make. And when you look at that type of facing, you better elevate the golf ball.
Right. Well, and I think a lot of other people think they think they have to help it up.
Yes.
And I really feel like if you do that, you're bottoming out wherever your sternum is. So if you're leaning all the way back, you're going to be bottoming out way too early, or you'll bottom out and end up sculling it over the green. So it's very important to keep that ball position forward if you're going to lean back.
Or you're going to scull it right into that face, and your ball is going to